Hi and welcome to Woohoo Wednesday. If you have chosen card number 3, I'm just about to share with you what your message is. But before I do, I want to share with you that I have felt really connected to be able to shape all of the messages around identity. The other day I put out a post, and if you're on my email list, I sent out an email. So if you haven't had a look at it, check it out. That we're all going through new transformation around our identity, and that shows up in lots of different ways and shapes and forms. And a lot of the times when we're going through so much transformational change around our identity, we can become very insular and withdraw. And so I wanted to be able to share some insight on what your beautiful message is, what your lesson is in this particular energetic time frame, because on Monday we lead towards a new moon, and I want to be able to make sure that as you set your intentions, you're not setting your intentions based through the perception lens of the transformation and identity shake-up that's happening for you. I want you to be able to make those intentions based on the wisdom of being able to understand that's what's going on, but that not becoming the lens in which you set up for your dreams and goals. So here is your message. You have the card of uniqueness. Now the message at the bottom says, your uniqueness is to be celebrated, rejoiced, and owned, for you are loved for all that you are. I feel like the biggest message that's coming through is that you're probably at this time and point where you are questioning, who am I? I think this is, as humans, our biggest question, but we don't always know what the answer is. We can remember aspects of ourselves. And when you're morphing through aspects around your identity, your journey at this moment is about exploration. So what does that mean? Is that there may be parts of yourself that have been really shaken up, and as they say, shaken to be awakened. And you're searching for answers at this point. And the answers are going to come through the exploration of being able to go out in there and go, who am I? What do I like to do? What are my passions? What am I actually passionate about? What is something I'd like to explore? And where is something that I just am so incredibly curious to just see what transpires by going off and trying something different. You're at a time to be able to redefine what it is that you want for you. Now, the beautiful thing is that not all the things that you have enjoyed and loved and are passionate about in the past will they naturally come through with you at this new time of shaken to be awakened. This is the time to remember that you get to shake off any aspects of your identity that you feel that no longer resonate with you. And it's like that moment when we let something go, then we get into that moment where we get really afraid because we want, one creates uncertainty. Or it's sort of like at a moment that we sort of have certainty. We're certain that we don't want this anymore. But then we move into that place of uncertainty of, well, we just don't know what the next state looks like. And then we freak out and panic. So with uncertainty, what do we look for? We look for certainty, and we usually go back to the old. And I want to share with you your amazing gift right here today. Certainty that you're leaving behind something. Uncertainty that you're not sure what it looks like. The certainty is for you that will relieve the greatest stress is that you are just on a quest of being able to explore who you are. And that's going to take a little bit of time. So be patient and give yourself permission to explore and to give yourself the time to be able to go and find those answers. Don't just reach out for the first answer because it makes you feel good, because it's not actually the quest that you're on. You are on this quest to go and ask the question of who am I? And through that exploration, you're going to be able to reconnect with parts of yourself and learn new things about yourself. You are in a place of growth and change. Your identity it's almost like shattering to then only pick up the pieces that you want, and then be able to go on a journey to be able to explore what new pieces do you want to add to that, and what does it feel? Does that feel like a good fit? And some things you go and do are not, but you'll be able to take those off the list and go, you know what, I don't think I ever have to do that again because I thought that would be really fun, or I thought I'd learn something about myself and I didn't. But the thing that you learned is that that's no longer on your list of to explore who you are. So give yourself permission that at this time and point, you may not know all of those answers to the question of who am I, but give yourself the permission to go on the exploration. And the words that just keep coming to mind and I keep hearing in my head, and I've got a little bit of a giggle, is like Dora the Explorer. You are Dora the Explorer that has no idea what the next adventure looks like, but I'm going to bring forward the energy of curiosity, excitement, and that childlike mannerism of reconnecting with that inner child to just go, to be able to be really comfortable in the exploration, because you just never know what you will learn about yourself. And this is the moment to also, as those other things fall away, to be able to hold the parts of your identity that you're really comfortable with and the ones that you do want to keep, and recognize the validity. Recognize how those components make up your shining, radiant soul essence. And they are things that people love and adore about you. Now it's time to be reconnected back to those loves and admirations about the person that you already are at this point. So as I mentioned, I will drop the link or if you're on my email list, go and check out about the identity if something gets resonated with you, and go and have a look, and you may find that something may really resonate with you to be able to just help you at this time and place. So much love to you. Take care, and I'll see you again next week. Bye.